the Isle of Guernsey. Situated off the coast of Normandy and home to 60,000 people, the 25 square foot mile island is full of history and a popular destination of the British people. As of course the birthplace of one of the most gifted footballers of our generation, Matthew Le Tissier. Despite having its own football league system, Guernsey FC was formed in 2011 and joined the English Football Pyramid, becoming the first Channel Island team to join the English leagues. With the backing of an entire island, will Guernsey FC one day reach the summit of football and excellence? Let's find out. Welcome to the Green Lions. Hey everyone, Journeyman here, and once again, welcome to the Green Lions. Of course, this is the very first episode of a brand new and what will be the last FM18 series for the channel before the release of Football Manager 2019. So, I did say in the last video of my channel update that I wasn't going to do a long save. I changed my mind. Something about Guernsey FC that I'm just attracted to. Probably the little island, probably the fact that Matthew Le Tissier's brother is chairman, and Matt Le Tissier is a footballing hero for me as a Southampton fan, as you would expect. So, welcome to the club once again. This is going to be an introduction episode. We'll talk about the club a little bit, set things up, and then in the next episode, you'll see signings and, of course, the season opener as well. So, first and foremost, let's introduce you to the team. Alright, so here we go. This is Guernsey FC. Now, not all the players on this list are real. No, the vast majority of them are, which is great for this level. But, because I did hit the add players to team, but I'm not quite sure what the database would load, so I did just in case make sure I have enough players. As you can see, there's a lot of players, and I'll tell you why. So I don't have a reserve team, and I don't have an under-18 team. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to pan out in the future. Could be detriment, but from what I understand, if you improve your facilities enough, then you get an under-18 team, or you get given an under-23 team. So for right now, my squad is going to look pretty overloaded, of course, in this division. I'm not quite sure if we have 5 subs or 7 subs, but whatever the case is, as you can see, I've got a lot of players to pick from. So first and foremost, we'll go over the very best players in the club, and then we'll go over some promising talent. First and foremost, Callum Stanton, who's on loan from AFC Bournemouth. Yep, the Premiership side has lent us a goalkeeper to play at this level, and of course, he's probably the best player in the division by, I don't know, a country mile, I think. So obviously, a great player. They obviously bought him in real life to replace Chris Tardif, who actually picked up knock. He's going to be out 8 to 9 months with a broken lower leg. So, yeah, that's a little bit of a knock, I suppose. Next up, Josh Steele, centre midfielder. He is, in fact, a border midfielder with a tackling rate of 11. That's a pretty good start. Strength only 5, not great for midfielder, but we were playing primarily as a centre midfielder anyway. So, next up, Tom Delamar, 5'9", centre midfielder. I actually recognise that name. Not quite sure why I recognise it, but I do. And it looks okay. Looks pretty solid for this level. Looks pretty talented. Again, at this level, ignore the star system, really, just because it doesn't mean a lot, because the players at this level really aren't that great for manager terms. Then we have another centre midfielder, Seb Skillen. A great name for a footballer. Yeah, he looks all right. Looks pretty talented, a bit more creative player. And another centre midfielder here, Charlton Galvane, 17-year-old. Looks pretty promising. Another centre midfielder. And next up, another centre midfielder. This guy can also play right midfield and in the attacking midfield position as well. It looks okay. Who's played for Northampton Town back in the day, apparently. Then Robbie Lay, our first striker, is on the board here. 6'2", 17-year-old. Doesn't play for anyone of any note. What's his best attribute? Finishing is good. Stamina only 2, so don't expect him to run along. He's not a leader. Definitely can't throw the ball a long way. Marking's only 1 as well, but then again, he's not there to mark. Craig Young, next up, striker. Let me see. Actually, he's a bit more of an attacking midfielder than a striker, but he will play playing up top. Plenty of pace there. Some pretty well-rounded attributes, to be fair. Can't pass a ball to save his life, so I'm not quite sure how he's a playmaker. Next up, let me go into like the mediocre kind of players there. Let's take a look at some of our potential talent, according to my system manager. Carl Smith is one of those. 20-year-old, 5'10" striker, pace 11, acceleration 12, fast player, can finish the ball, could be very Very, very valuable at this level. Next up, Jordan Kelly, young goalkeeper, which, by the way, we've got like 5 goalkeepers, I think. Yeah, 5 goalkeepers. Only one of them kind of useful. 2 of them if you count Tardif, but I don't really count him because he's of course out injured. So yeah, who else is on here that's of any use really? Thomas Dodds, perhaps he might be okay. Who knows on that one? Yeah, that's really about it, to be honest with you. Apart from that, you're going to see a lot of changes in the squad, no doubt about it. As the upcoming weeks, I'm going to try and shape the squad. This is the tactic I do plan to use, by the way. It is a 3-4-3 formation, or 5-2-3, however you want to look at it. I've had a lot of success with this tactic. Actually, on my personal save, with Tamworth and Crawley, I've actually found the leagues with those 2 teams playing this system. So I have a lot of faith in it, especially at the lower leagues. So I'm going to be utilizing this to the best I possibly can. Next up, talk about staff. Let's talk about staff. Let me see. We got 3 goalkeeping coaches. That's going to change. Yes, I don't know why we have 3 goalkeeping coaches. We have Chris Tardif, who's a player goalkeeping coach. Then we have Scott Thurbatch, who's a goalkeeping coach, and Chris Hammond, who's goalkeeping coach. So, yeah, 2 of those are going to go, without a doubt. I've got to bring in a youth development coach and probably another general coach, if not a fitness coach, preferably. I've got no scouts. It's got to change. I got 2 physios, so that's not bad. That'll be fine. Talk about budget real quick, shall we? Talk about finances first and foremost. Pretty healthy, really healthy for this level. 62,000. That's one of the reasons why I selected Guernsey outside of personal interests. £62,208. Not quite sure how it's going to stay up that high. We'll see. Obviously, we are the main team in that little island. Not a lot of things to do there. So obviously, hopefully, fans will come out, watch a game or 2, keep that finances nice and high. Spending wise, wage budget, we got a good wage budget for this level. We've got £300 left of it. I'm going to try and move some players on as well to try and figure out a bit more money so we can bring in better quality talent. Schedule right now, so this is interesting too, because when I went to arrange a friendly, there is actually no local teams or nearby teams, because of course we're in Guernsey with the island, no teams to play in the island, so we have to bring in people of large reputations such as Bournemouth, Rochdale, Scunthorpe, Sheffield United. But on the plus hand, it does bring a lot of money into the club, despite them probably kicking our asses. You know what? I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to bring Bournemouth in for a friendly. Might as well. So we got Bournemouth, Bristol, Bath, Millwall, and then kind of, I guess, a local team in France. Saint Malo are willing to come over. Amateur team. Hopefully they'll give us a bit of victory before we play Faversham in the first game of the season. Look at the club, really. Take a look at the facilities real quick. We play at Foots Lane, a 5,000 capacity stadium, 720 seated. Right now, of course, we have no real facilities regarding training or youth or anything, but hopefully you'll be able to convince the board to back us on that and maybe get us a youth academy coming forward, because obviously we're on the island, try and track the best talent on the island. One of the best players, of course, coming through ever is Matt Letitia. What else can we talk about? I want to say, yeah, let's go through this real quick. Why not? I want to find out a little bit more about the club if I possibly can, to share information with you. They're a pretty new club, by the way, as well. Let's attend the meeting. Obviously, here he is. Mark Letitia looks just like his brother, to be honest with you. A bit older, a bit bolder, but it does look like a Matt, doesn't it? Obviously, the Green Lions as well. That's a quality nickname. One of the many reasons why I selected the save. Yep, that's perfect. Don't think a meeting's required. Journalists, yeah, I guess I'll have to do that. All right, thanks for the introduction, and I'll sort this stuff out later. I just want to take a look at the history real quick that it gives me. There's probably not a lot of history, to be honest with you. All right, so yeah, they got no honours at all. So anyway, let's read this out. Founded in 2011, told you they're a new club. Guernsey is a semi-pro team, English club playing in the Bostik League Division 1 South. Guernsey narrowly avoided relegation last season. The club play the home games at Foots Lane and possess poor training facilities and poor youth facilities. The club is basic junior coaching and limited youth recruitment. The club is affectionately known as the Green Lions. With no competition of note, the Green Lions are a club with a trophy cabinet waiting to be filled. Guernsey finished runners-up in the English 9th tier for the only time in 2013. So, as you can see, a lot of work to do. This is going to be a long, long project to get this team and this club up to scratch so we can start climbing the tables. Scouting budget's actually exceptional, to be honest with you. £10,000 is a lot of money at this level. So we're going to have to, we'll increase the packages of the senior and youth to make sure we attract the best quality of talent. So yeah, that's really about it. If you have any questions on the club itself, let me know in the comments below. This is a bit more of an introduction episode, let you know the plans for the series. Obviously, the next episode will, of course, be going through the transfers we made and obviously the first 2 games of the season. And try and keep the episodes about, 10 to 15, 20 minutes long, depending on how the episode's going. And yeah, obviously, very, very excited, looking forward to taking over this team. Be interesting to see what kind of talent I can attract at this level and see if my tactic that's worked so well in the Vanarama Regional and National and League 2 and 1. Let's see if that transfers. That'll be a interesting little side note for myself. But yeah, it's great to be back. It's great to be back to doing a brand new series again. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are as well. If you are, remember to hit the like button. If you want to keep up with the updates on the channel and the save itself, please make sure you subscribe, turn notifications on. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Good to be back. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.